about the death penalty in the USA. And my name is Pepe.
My name is Sabrina. My name is Sandra.
My name is Carlos.
We're going to talk about three different aspects of the death penalty. One is going to be the social aspect. The other one is going to be the religious or ethical aspect, and the legal aspect. In the social, we're going to see how people think about the death penalty, and then the legal, we're going to see how the process is developed, and the ethical, we're going to see how religions in the US thinks about the death penalty.
Well, first of all, the legal part of this, since the penalty is a difficult penalty because it involves ethics and other circumstances, the U.S. Supreme Court has determined that it should be followed by some rules. The U.S. Supreme Court states that the penalty should be proportional to the crime that it was committed. And to make sure that it's justice, the U.S. Supreme Court should follow the 8th Amendment. The 8th Amendment states that the crime is always proportional to the punishments that it should be applied in this case, and also it regulates when the jury should put the death penalty and how it must be processed to be just.
In the social aspect, some people say 35% of the people in the USA say that the murderers should pay. They usually say that cite the eye for an eye, so they approve, like they kind of approve that these people should be killed. And 40% of the people is against the death penalty because they say that it's wrong to take somebody else's life. And in some states, the death penalty has been removed.
Okay, so in the United States, there's 318.9 million people living, and out of those, 70% are Christians, 20% have no religion, 2% are Jewish, and 1% are from the Islam. So I would like to tell you what's their opinion about the death penalty. Christians, I took the Catholic side. So Catholics, there's a quote that I would like to tell you about Pope John Paul II. He says, "A sign of hope is the increasing recognition that the dignity of human life must never be taken away, even in the case of someone who has done great evil." So with this, we understand that Catholics are pro-life. They are against the death penalty, because they believe that a person can change eventually. The 2% are Judaism. They are also against the death penalty, and they see this action as repugnant. The 1%, which is Islam, they are against death penalty, but there's something curious about this, because in their Bible, the Quran, it says that the death penalty is approved if the case is of killing, of murdering, or corruption. So if a guy that is going to be sentenced to death penalty made a murder or was corrupted, then they are pro that decision. But if it was something else, like for example a robbery or I don't know, they are against that death penalty. So they have these kind of rules. And the other percent don't have a religion, and that was what Sabdi said.
So in general, we can see that death penalty is a very controversial aspect in the US. some of them are against it, but we still have some people that that approves this policy of death penalty, and that's it.